Hello and welcome back to Monster Train. I am back. Today we're gonna do a little more expert challenging. I've already picked it out, don't worry. I went in and I looked to make sure there was one I wanted to do. I planned this ahead, if you can believe it, so that I don't sit here for 2 minutes yapping. Yeah. We're gonna do Arcane Focus today, which is you get half money, enemies enter with spell weakness 1, and friendlies enter with daze 2. And I want to play Exile, Hellhorned, Exile, Melting, and I want to play Imps. This is my concession because I think this can win, and this is the way that I'm not just going to play Primordium, Exile Awoken, or Little Fade. Because I think the rest of these challenges are just going through the motions now of winning, but I do feel like you can make a victory plan through these Imps, so that's what we're going to do. That's the plan. And hopefully it works out. So we got Patient Seraph, which is good for imps, and we got some imps, which is good for imps. Although fledgling is not that good. So your units enter with daze too, which means your first 2 rounds you are getting beat. Impsicle though, all right. And Imp Parade, I think Imp Parade, Impsicle, and then I just sit here and I slam. I want Imp Parade 1, or Imp Parade 2, and then the Sacrifice 1. Right, sacrifice your imps. I should take this money, right? Because, like, what if there's an endless in this shop? Or what if there's, like, a multi-strike and I get a unit draft that's good? Like, multi-strike and then Wickless Baron? I think I'm going to take the money. And yeah, we're going to aim for... Okay, well, that's not very good. We're going to aim for 1 point in sacrifice, double space, and then we just fill as many imps on the floor as we can. I do need the sacrifice though. We can't really do anything with our imp space right now. I need some way to clean them up. Because I will actually, I think, take some damage in this fight. I'm kind of weak in the early game. This is Shardtail Queen Classic. The story of Shardtail Queen. I'm kind of weak in the early game. It's like her motto. These guys are dead to the goat fledgling imp over here, though. Okay. The game plan might be to reform imps into the top floor and then wicklash them, which is very odd. But that might be how we have to play it. Your biggest weakness here is just going to be that we're not very strong. We don't have a lot of HP. I believe. 6, in fact, is my HP. This guy hits me once and I'm pretty sure we're dead. Isn't that right? Two hits, I suppose. 81 damage. But you know what? 91 damage. But you know what? We're not dead. A little bit fragile though, huh? That's the 10 pack shards difference. If he doesn't have trample there, I take no damage. So this 125 better be worth it. I think as much as I'd like to pick Molting Imp here, I think you have to play Hornbreak. I need some way to kill these imps in the early game. Doomed Explosive, very good. And Endless, right here. Endless for 120, my god. Why did it gain 10? Oh, because it's halved. It's green, so I thought it was good, but no, it's gain 10 as a negative. Derogatory. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna lock in Endless on what? How do you want to play through this now? Endless on a Queen's Impling and then Self-Infuse, maybe? Endless on a Fledgling Imp, and then Infuse. But Rage is just worse. I think I would rather do this. I think I would rather just Endless a Queen's Impling. Every round, 50 damage. I think it's the plan. And we'll try to stay lower on packed shards, I suppose. Maybe I shouldn't do this because I'm a little weaker now than I should be. Or rather, I shouldn't do this necessarily because I could be stronger. Endless on the Entombed Explosive would be better. Transcendent. Whoa. Could have gone for the money as well. For what it's worth. Triggers after combat, she gives you a Queen's Impling. Hang on. Something about this seems strange. When do I get my Queen's Impling? It's now? Huh, okay. Something about that still seems strange. Shouldn't I have had a Queen's Impling in my hand then? Like, I have these ones in my hand, of course. There it is. Oh, she was dazed. You don't get them during the dazed rounds, of course. I get it. Is there a Hornbreak in here? No. I think I'm dead. This looks really bad, right? I should have printed it molded. Wait, it doesn't matter. They're all dazed anyway. 63. Am I dead? This looks unplayable. I have to say, this Shardtail Queen champion is not very good in the early game. This does look unplayable. Alright, well look. I'll give it one more attempt, okay? One more try. That's what I'll give you. And then I'm just gonna go to the other option. Here's Imps and Moldeds. Here's a bunch of nonsense. Here's Lost Luggage. Oh, it's not Resin Block, I don't think. I think you have to play the Kill All Imps, but dude, 10-20 for your starting champion is so bad. No Invasion Trial. I gotta play safe. Maybe Invasion Trial and then you play bottom floor there? Or would you say I will draw, like you positive manifestation yourself and do a Molting Imp? I will draw Molting Imp. No. Doesn't seem very good. But I would have hit, so there is something to it. Maybe I should go for the Collector there instead. I should go for the Collector there instead. Absolutely. None of this is right. I should get the money. It's okay, I'll live. May as well just go like boom. You're gonna hit me for 2. I think I could live with that. Or I could not. Because I save HP, which doesn't matter. Yeah, it actually makes no difference. So I should have taken the 2 damage considering the circumstances. Is he taking 17? Oh, because this imp actually lives long enough to take a swing? What a beast. Actually takes a hit. Unfortunately, you will not be getting another hit in, and I grabbed the wrong imp. My mistake. I shouldn't have grabbed that. I should have grabbed the kingdom thing. -5 damage. It's over for me. Anyway, I have $75. I need a card that is a ping, I think, and these don't seem very good. Maybe Dripfall? It could be good for the Divinity. Maybe I should be just going left. It's endless. It's over for me, man. I should have taken one of those trials. I think I had to go for a bigger play, right? I had to go for the big money play there. I guess endless isn't that big of a power swing anyway. So let's do... I mean, it's gotta be Queen's Impling, right? Deal 50 damage on summon. It has to be the play. You're my one and only Queen's Impling. You're gonna take care of business. Should I take the Spikes trial? Should I take the Spikes trial? I don't think so, man. I just died in fight 2. I don't think I should be making things any harder than they already are. Because they're already quite challenging here. I'm just gonna manifest double summons. Please put your hand to the screen and channel double summons with me. We'll do it together. Ready? powering up. My hand is touching the screen. Alright, I'm guaranteed double summons now. And letting these collectors walk, and like, I should probably ping him. I should be greedier. I think that's my biggest problem right now. I should be greedier. I should be playing for more money. It's true, and there's no reason for me to be so conservative here. I should be making more money. Why did I play this? That was bad. I am gonna take 4, but I wanted to stop one of the resolvers, because if I don't make imps, I am dead. If I don't convert into... Oh man, my fault. If I don't convert this position into having generated like 2 or 3 imps, I do just die here. Thankfully, did not low roll. Good news. I have a chance of survival. Wow, this champion is not very good. That's kind of crazy. But I'm alive. We lived. I'll take it. Oh, God. Elder Helper, I guess. Doomed Explosive, I guess. This is... I should duplicate here, actually. This is my fault. I should duplicate. We need to inch out every little bit of survival we can find. But I think that if you look, you will find that the duplicate changes nothing here. I don't believe... I mean, maybe if I'm playing 3 queens and playing self-infusions, it would be good enough. But I feel like the Pact Shard requirement it puts on you is just too high. But we'll get 2 of these self-infused queens and blings out. Maybe they can just force my way through. I don't know. I'll feel bad if I lose this one because I should have gone to the duplicate and not to the left side. I'll feel a little silly for my error. You're up here with this guy. I don't really want to put Train or Fire Chomper into the Reform pool. Pretty sure it's bad. Is Molting Imp though? Born to be good. Thankfully Daedalus doesn't just beat my ass in these turns. Very nice of him to not just kill me while I'm dazed. Maybe I need to clear out these Molting Imps, huh? Oh, I actually need to get this unit killed. Also, no, these Molting Imps are huge. But yeah, getting the one of my Queens and Blings that's good, trapped outside of death, not good. Another 50 damage, that is good. And I can save this hit. I will not be killing Daedalus though, I don't believe. I shouldn't be playing this first, I should be playing this second after Primitive Mold. The choosing is something I should be doing immediately, and not later. Ooh, the positive! I did 20 damage, wow. My idea with this clan combo was twofold. You can turn the extra damage, you can turn that into... the extra spell weakness, you can turn it into Inferno damage was my thought. But like, what do? Just force resets until you get Inferno? Yeah man, one more Implant wasn't gonna change this outcome, I don't believe. I think this champion is too horrific. But I tried. I wanted you to all see I tried something different here. We tried to deviate from the norm. Expert challenges are not for deviating from the norm. Expert challenges are for back to main menu, click standard run, click start, bring him out. It's time, fellas. It's time. I tried, okay? I tried to not fall back onto this. Immortal Trade is pretty good. Patient Seraph is not great, but... Let me see the starting pick. If there's no aggressive edible, we're resetting. Okay, I will play. +5? Yeah, okay, we'll definitely play this. And the only problem here is that I have to play this first combat kind of safe. But it's really important for me to get this money so I can afford a... yeah, and this is ideal. I can even go so far as to go +4 here. There will be 1 infused clergyman, hopefully second wave. Yeah. But I have Plink. And I have an 8 HP champion. And I have a Root Seeds. And I'm taking -1 energy for some reason on this turn. Let's see if it really is as easy as it seems like it's about to be. Because it seems like it's about to be very easy. It feels like we have already won. But it's not true, I need a Prismal Dust. 1 Prismal Dust, and then I will start playing the victory theme. Before that, who knows? Anything could happen. I think I'm a little bit stronger though here. Just a touch. I would like to play Wildwood Sap here. And we do want to clean up these clergymen. For all that I hate it, for as much as I hate playing, for all that I have said negative about it, it is a very, very good card in this fight. Like, it is a solo carry card in the clergyman fight. So, I will give it that plus. Thank you for this freebie, Plink. That's a unit draft. Hopefully a cool sweeper. Who knows? These cards are not good, but we could play Mind Collapse. This is Steel Enhancer. And no sweeper, but that's okay. It's just $5. I'm not playing any of that trash. You could make a case for Awoken Hollow if you wanted to, but I'm not going to hear you out. And good unit. Husk Hermit, the best unit to see. Magic Shop has some stuff in it. +10 piercing. I think that's really good on Mind Collapse. And I need to save my money. You gotta be super greedy here. We can't take anything here. And that's fine, because we're much, much stronger. I'm not gonna take spikes. Not with the sweeper as my game plan. The sweeper, he will finish his dazed and then he will be awoken. Many people are saying this, the sweeper shall awaken. Everyone's been telling me that lately. I don't know what they mean by it. But the sweeper will awaken. Maybe I'm gonna play Awaken this run, who knows. Oh yeah, awaken. Of course, that makes sense. I get it now. I guess what you're supposed to do in this spot, I get it. You're just supposed to play Immortal Trade. Oh man, big damage is coming my way. Whatever will I do? I'll just play Immortal Trade. And you know what? I'll play it again. We could play other cards. We could optimize a little more. What if I just played Immortal Trade and then ended my turn 3 times? Sounds good to me. It's a very good card in the early game. There's Immortal Trade. Just 4 lifesteal. Strong. Okay, Immortal Trade. Not that good, though. Take it easy here, buddy. With Aggressive Edible, I'm not opposed to just playing Steel Enhancer all the way through. And Aggressive Edible is the one I want to play, I feel. We can go 2 hits of plus eats now, but I feel like early game just getting the +20 for the first round of combat saves you a lot. Maybe you should just play the... But it was, I think it was Superfood other option anyway. I honestly didn't look. Anyway, do I want Razor Sharp Edge here? That's your next question. It's a lot of damage. I should probably pick it up. I already have 1 Steel Enhancer to play for. Multi-Strike or Quick? I will play Quick. That's fine with me. Although Multi-Strike will be a little hard to come by. I do have to just take money for the future. Bone Dog. Did you guys know I learned about Bone Dog's favor? I'm gonna leave him behind here. Someone said to me, I believe, somewhere I talked about this. Someone said to me that Bone Dog is from Shiny Shoe's game they made before Monster Train, and I thought that was strange because Monster Train is the first game of Shiny Shoes on Steam, and it's the first one that I ever heard of, right? Not that I was like super in tune with the indie gaming scene or anything like that, right? But you know what I mean. Anyway, I did some digging to solve out the answer to this thought to figure out what Bone Dog is. Bone Dog is from Shiny Shoe's first game. Before Monster Train, Shiny Shoe made a game called Death's Door. If you look it up on Steam, you will get a different game that came out in 2021, I believe. So don't go do that. You will not find your answer. But if you're interested, like I was, they made a game that was conceptually, anyway, the game is just a always on, or it was an always on streaming, like live stream on Mixer. If you remember that platform, the like Microsoft streaming platform. And the idea was that it was like people in the chat would play the game by voting on options how you do in Twitch Plays Pokemon. And they ran it for like a year or so, and they developed an expansion and they did a bunch of content through it. And yeah, there's not much else to say about it. I just thought it was very interesting. I read about it, and they have a postmortem which you can find if you look it up. You have to look up like on Google. You go Shiny Shoe. What did I look up? I looked up like Shiny Shoe Death's Door, and on this website called GameDeveloper.com, they have a breakdown of what they learned from trying to make that game, what worked and what didn't, the good and the bad. It's super interesting to read about. So if you want to know more about it, go check it out on there. And yeah, I don't have anything else to tell you about it. It's just kind of cool. I don't think the concept is that bad. It was like, what if we made a game that was entirely Twitch Plays Pokemon? And conceptually, not that bad. I think it's a cool idea. But when you think about it a little more, it becomes like insanely hard. Like, it's not a game that anyone can ever start playing, is the biggest problem, I feel. Adaptive mutation? Nah, forever consumed is okay. I think that's a fine take. Not never can start playing, by the way. Let me finish my thought. It's very, very hard to get people to begin playing that game, though, like years in advance. Years down the line. The people who've been playing forever just want to see all the new content, and you would be outvoted, I think, is one of the big problems you would face. But yeah, Bone Dog is from that game, which I had not heard of, personally. Am I picking up Hellvent here? There's a relic in the middle. The second Prismal Dust is not a bad take, though. Card removal relic? No, I'll go over here. Did I pass on an intrinsic in this run, by the way? I feel like I've been kind of out of it today. I think there might have been an intrinsic. You know what? I didn't pass. I was just picking it up. I was skipping it because I knew I was getting lost luggage here. That makes sense. Of course. You all knew that as well. So the problem of this run now is the same problem as every other run of its kind from this position forward. I need to not die to the mini-bosses. I need to pick up some card that stops mini-bosses from winning the game for the enemy. That is our number one concern. Wow. My god, the spell weakness? OP. That's all you can say about it. That shit was OP there. I'm also definitely not playing Train Stewards right now because I've just been autopiloting. And my autopilot... Why didn't I kill that guy? See, it's just strange. Why am I making all these weird mistakes? I don't get it. I see. Anyway, I do no damage with this guy. 46, he's up to 77. It should be like just barely enough right now is where we are. Spell shield goes first. Too bad, I take 10. Unfortunate. This fight is pushing me a little faster is the problem. So I actually am fine. The damage in this fight, the requirement is just too high because of haste. I think I actually am okay. But yeah, we'll scale up and then hopefully be fine in the future is where we are. We need to scale our damage a little bit faster, but we'll get better at it as we go. I'll get better at it. You can stay the same if you like. Spike Grovel engine upgrade. I don't dislike playing Grovel in these runs because the option to pick another damage shield up is kind of good. Focus growth for a little healing is also kind of good. This run will likely end up playing middle floor. Trinket shop. Remember that money is tight. As a result, everything is more premium, right? Removals are more premium. I think I should go right. I'm not gonna buy anything most likely, but I do wish to get rid of cards. You could go magic shop and look for a holdover there though, if you like. One second, I just had a realization. Yeah man, there was no intrinsic on this run. I took the +10 piercing. I'm good. I also realized I didn't ever get anything for Husk Hermit, but that's okay, because I'll just give him a Train Steward. That's a card removal right there. Fine with me. Firebox, Lost Luggage, very tempting. I cannot afford it, I'm way too poor. So I will not do it. But turn 1 Mega Damage Shield is cool. And I don't hate it. And draw it though, so I would have hated it here. That's okay. We're going Root Seeds, we're going Root Seeds. I should have started with Plank, but I knew it was gonna miss. It was very clear to me Plank was not going to hit there. How did I know? Intuition. I just know these things. 48, so I am going to take a little damage here, I believe. I should hold off on the Prismal Dust though. I am fine to give a +10. I don't want this Train Steward kicking around. Yeah, we'll just take a little damage. It's not the end of the world to lose a few hits here and there. Or take a few hits here and there, I should say. It's not irrecoverable. Yeah, we can take a little damage. It's fine. It's unconcerning. You're quick at 110, +11. I'm able to start playing Prismal Dust now. Remember I needed it as Crystal Cloak, I am aware. I need HP, I need survivability, I need future and sustainability. And I need to survive 8 rounds of stealth. That's the most important one. 11 rounds of damage shield, should probably handle it. That seems pretty good to me. I think this trial though, or not this trial, this challenge is very tempting. It's very, very tempting to be like, oh yeah, I'll play for this big shield or big damage play. We'll make a really big number of damage from a spell weakness 1. And you can't fall for it. As much as I would like to. I'm gonna skip Preserve Thorns here. I'm going to find melee, not melee weakness, multi-strike. You kind of like Conscription Notice. It's a pretty good take. Jack Strips doesn't do a lot. Maybe it does enough. No, because I have Quick Sweep. I go Conscription Notice here. 1 ticket to multi-strike, please. Cool. Makes my life quite a bit better. Purge a card for 10 Pact Shards. I do like. I like killing off another Plank. Ooh, 1 second. I need to just send a message. I said I was gonna do a live stream in about 1 hour. About 1 hour ago. It has been an hour. I'm still playing Monster Train. My fault. I should have paused, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Now I'm here. Yeah, it's only been 30 minutes, but I said, hey, maybe I'll go live in an hour in my Discord, and then I sat and looked at my phone for 30 minutes, so. What can I say? I am who I am. Oh, I'm dazed too, so I just eat these anyway, these curses. There's nothing I can do about it. And that sucks. What am I supposed to do? I think I should still play bottom 4, but it's so slow. What the fuck? What the? I should probably avoid taking... I could take 5 though. It's kind of very important. I think this 5 will save me HP in the long term. I think it'll stop the first heavy from getting past me, which should save me 6 to take 5 there. That's how it seems anyway. And we can kill this big guy. I don't think I should grovel. Kinda just up to you. Where do you feel like Forever Consumed gives you more value? How does it feel? Go off of the vibe. I think it's more value bottom floor. I don't know if I was right for the 5 damage. I'm thinking, looking at it now, I think I might have been wrong. I think I probably could have just passed. Saved the higher HP, thrown the 2 out. But it is hard to say because the cascading increase in value from gaining +2 draw turn 1 is kind of big because more draw turn 1 is more draw turn 2. Or rather, more accurately, more draw turn 2 is more draw turn 3, etc., etc. Does it really matter? No, I'm just talking, man. That's what I do here. I'm just saying shit. What can I say? I can say a lot of things. I can say many, many things. I would never say those things, though. I wouldn't say that about you. You don't deserve it. And it's not fair. Holy shit, what? No way. I laugh. Wait, but I laugh. I laugh. I can't believe it. Hey, it's Umbra Stone. You could also retch Primordium back though, which is definitely more damage. I laughed, man. I laughed at him. Give me draw, because I can't remove all my cards, so draw's a little better. What the hell? That's so crazy. I laughed. Who's laughing now? I guess it's him. So now that I have Retch, I think Stalwart Snack 2 becomes less good, and I would rather play Aggressive Edible 2. It's weird how it ping-pongs. I was just about to say Permafrost would be ideal. Permafrost Retch is the way. And then maybe a -1 Razor Sharp Edge. Let's save the rest of my money though. Oh yeah, check the pack chart numbers. I should take a tenner here. Intrinsic? Ah, man, if you insist. I guess I could start with Razor Sharp Edge. It's no 4 spell chain steel enhancers, but it's pretty good. Do I want $200 here for Spikes 5? Kind of, but I shouldn't. I don't think it makes a meaningful difference, so I should skip it. Horned Warrior. Should put him in the back so he can clean up. They will fear my horns. It's true. They will fear his horns. It's a strange thing to be afraid of. Personally, more afraid of the axe, but to each their own. I can do some, like, moderate gameplay here. I guess I should. Like, I should go in there and I should press Plink as well. It's all fine in my eyes, though. Yeah, you know what, Horned Warrior? Go crazy on him. Go stupid. Yeah, once you get to about here, the fight should pretty much be handled. My only concern would be running out of HP. But I'm only losing HP here. Oh, I'm a little worried about Patient Sarah. That's what I'm worried about here. And now, we should be Root Seedsing Primordium. Normally I say, well, there's no reason to Root Seeds Primordium. Now we should be doing it because he comes back. Handful. Does that mean that there was another morsel? No. I should not be playing morsels. That's right. I know I hinted at misplaying. One of my misplay thoughts was that I should be taking shots to kill one of these guys, one of these Wiltwings, for the morsels. That is not actually very true. I have realized now. 2 damage shield. 370 times 2 has to be good enough. There is no way that this goofy ass boss has any future here. Hellhorn do not like winged. Who does? I don't need another wretch. I guess I do kind of like the winged because without them this game would not exist, right? You need an antagonist. So in that sense, because I like Monster Train, I do kind of like them. But not a lot. For the record, not the biggest fan. They are kind of assholes. And they say mean things to me. They call me stupid, and like I will not survive here, and this is where my life ends and shit, and that's kind of rude. Not the biggest fan of that. Yeah, I could daze them. You guys want to daze me? Here. Daze you. 100 pack shards, Patient Seraph, let's get it. This will be a middle floor play, and I will just let the first wave of the Divinity go, most likely. That's what I see right now, anyway. That's the future I have glimpsed. Hey, Real Beater, there's no reason for you not to be here, right? And then I would just like to put a grovel up. And I guess I should play the morsels and be rid of them. Because Wretch only pulls back if they get eaten. And here's Grovel doing his job. Almost doing his job. Play Root Seeds. I think I should play this Prismal Dust to be safe. There's a lot of force damage in this fight, so I do want to try to not... Wait, I want to try for Prismal Dust being a little bit better than this. But 4 is basically the cap. Maybe I'm at my weakest now, so I shouldn't be... and I should be playing for that, or like, accordingly? I don't know. Do you even understand what I'm saying? Do I even understand what I'm saying? No. Like, I have a thought, but I can't convert it into words. I suppose my thought here is just that Prismal Dust, 4 damage later, or 4 damage shield later, it's the same. It's actually the same. What am I even talking about? That's why I can't understand myself. Nothing I'm saying makes any sense. You just play the damage shield when you play it, because there's no spikes on this fight. There's no random damage. Every hit blocks a shot from Sarah. That's what I'm understanding now. Here's Primordium. Oh, he rallies. How about that? Like, am I really giving up a damage shield for Root Seeds here? Yeah, because I'm a greedy bitch. +2. Also, Grovel is here, so it helps. But mostly the greedy thing. +2. 406 times 2, it's fine. I think we should be okay into the mini-bosses because I have... Like, the second mini-boss for sure. First mini-boss I'll have forever consumed for, hopefully. So I think it should be fine. If you get hit, you die. And there could have been a spikes in this fight. This guy could have a spike. 6 rounds of damage shield, I hit you for 1200 per round. Actually a little more like 1800 per round because of the melee weakness. Pretty good. I accept. Can I win the Divinity with this team comp? Absolutely. There has to be a winning line in here somewhere. Am I going to find it? Probably. I believe in myself. Okay, so I draw a Prismal Dust, which gives us an interesting alternative here, which is to go like... Razor Sharp Edge, Prismal Dust. Hey, though, spell weakness, it mattered. How exciting. I have to commit all of my resources into keeping Primordium alive, which is maybe wrong. I'm not sure. I'll replay if it is wrong. I do want to just give it a try, though. See what it feels like. Two damage shield. I'll get another Grovel for you. So I don't need to send a full Prismal Dust in. Because I'll have a Grovel for this for sure. And now we're neutral with the Divinity in terms of HP lost per round. So that's fine. I need to Mind Collapse here. We can go Focus Growth. We can kill both of the random damage idiots here. You're dead. You're dead. This card is played. It is important that Primordium gets fully eaten so that I can retch him back up. Because if he gets killed, you can't play retch. Just make sure you're aware. I would like to play out these Wildwood Saps. And I would like... I mean, I'm not happy to grovel, but I need to grovel here. Because that gets me to 2. You could say I can get there with Steel Enhancer, and you're right, but I'm scared. There is nothing wrong with playing this and saying I can play 2 Immortal Trades and then Steel Enhancer Primordium. I'm afraid. That's what's wrong with it. I would rather have the damage shield. It makes me feel better. Therefore, it is what I have done. And if you don't like that, that's fair. Alright, now I just have to not die to Discipled Inquisitor, which is harder than it seems because I forgot that he has a guy with him. He has a VIP escort. So I might not be able to kill him. Does he kill me? 446? I don't know. First, let me retch. You're dazed. This is not enough damage. So basically the only thing to do here is play... I have a Prismal Dust? Yeah. What's 675? Calculator? 675 minus 446 is 229 divided by 40. I'll take 6 hits, 6 times 15. I will take 90. And if I'm wrong and I take 7 hits, I am still alive. So that is okay. I will win this fight with my HP. As long as that is 100 armor, yes, okay. So then I will just sit tight. I will Mind Collapse here, and I will for sure not take any more damage. I'm almost certain of it. So I'm fairly certain I live, and I'm even more fairly certain that I don't die. 229. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits, indeed. Oh, there's a guy with spikes here. That's fine. Okay, and then on this turn we're gonna play Steel Enhancer, Razor Sharp Edge. Give me a sec. I wanna think my way through this. This is Prismal Dust at the end of the day. I just wanted to see if there was anything slightly better. I don't think so. You're 720. I'm on... Am I doing enough damage? 364 times 2? That's 6. That's 720. Okay. Yeah, we're done. We got it. Good work, everybody. Here's a forever consumed. I think we're good. Can you see the X on that guy? Alright, and now that I've seen the X, I will take 2 curses. Is that damage concerning? What is 3 times 2? Does anyone know that one? My agents in the field, they're telling me it might be 6. Thoughts? Can I get a math fact checker on the scene? Give me the red X with the weight of contritions. And GG. Alright. I tried to do something cool. Hey. I tried. You all saw it. I tried something cool. You all saw what happened. I died. Just play good shit and then win. It's much better. These trials, I do feel like, while they are interesting and they have been fun, it does seem like this is not the shit that you play random for. And I will finish these trials if I just sit down and play the good stuff, right? I think that's what it comes down to. But playing the good stuff may get a little boring, so I'll just intersperse some other runs, and who knows, maybe I'll try some other stuff. Anyway, I gotta go. I am late for the start time of my stream. Everyone's gonna be complaining, and I'm gonna go, sorry, Monster Train. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.